Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s. We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, welcome back to episode number 18 of the Chris Horn Career Mode here on Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. We're back today for the second round of the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. And thanks to a little bit of cheese on holes 8 and 9 in the first round, we're 1 over after our first round. That puts us in the tie for 24th. And we are 5 shots behind the leader, Ricky Fowler. We'll see if we can come through with a good second round and make it to the weekend. I mean, we haven't missed a cut yet on the PGA Tour unless you want to count the Masters as an amateur, but since we weren't officially a PGA Tour pro, I'm not going to count it. And so I'd like to make my 4th straight cut. That'd be pretty good. I have a feeling I'm going to need to have a pretty good round to do so, though. Because if I remember correctly, with like just about every PGA Tour event, they take the top 50 in ties. And so right now we're tied for 24th, but with a little bit of a slip or something, we could be in trouble. And of the leaders, the only one who's teed off so far is Tiger Woods, and he's 2 under through 1. Oh, perfect, we're in the rain. I love it. That means this is not going to bounce very much. And I probably just goofed up again, didn't I? Yep, we're right into the bunker on our first hole. Gotta love it. So I'm hoping this will land kind of close for a birdie chance. And we got 21 feet for a birdie. That's somewhat respectable. Now, I think since it's raining, it's not going to break as much. But I'm not 100% sure, so we're just going to try that. And we got it! Alright, what a way to get started. Credit for a long putt, a 21-foot birdie. And that'll put us up all the way to a tie for 11th. 1 hole in, 1 birdie. Let's keep this train moving. I mean, if we can shoot like 4 or 5 under today, that would be really nice. Set us in a little bit of nice shape going into the weekend with a chance to really compete. Now, this is a tough wind again. Like, there's a lot of tough hole right there. The wind can make a lot of these holes really, really hard. Alright, we're going to try this and hope this gets close enough. Oh, that's all the way in the bunker. Never mind. Actually, it's probably going to be over the bunker. Wait, wind? What the heck? What is this witchcraft? Alright, we gotta try and dig ourselves out of this one. Oh, that was a nice chip from where we were. Leave us 9 feet for a par? Yes, please. And it does not look like there's much break. But I think there is a little bit, so we're just going to move it a little bit. And we'll knock home the par. So we are 1 under on our round through 2 holes. Even par for the tournament. And Webb Simpson birdied hole 1, so he's 3 under. Not really sure what happened to Tiger, but that's alright. At the end of this round, we'll kind of check where the cut was. Big names who made the cut, big names who missed the cut. I do that with the final round as well, like just to kind of see where everyone ends up. So the second and fourth rounds are where we'll really look for some of the big names and where they would be. Alright, so that thing just died. The wind really got a hold of it, and we are in a little bit of trouble right now. Just take the 3-wood. As long as that does not end up in the bunker, we'll be fine. Like, I'll take the rough from there, that's not too bad. I just don't really want to be in the bunker, you feel? Like, you feel me? I mean, that sounds like not a very fun place to be. And so this is a par 5. We are attempting to try and get onto the green for a decent shot at a birdie. And we kind of overshot it a little bit, but I think if we hadn't moved the club up, we would have been short. So I'd rather be on the green with a putt for a birdie than just short with a chip. I mean, that might be just me. We'll see if we can make a birdie here. That would be nice. Play just a little bit too much break is all. Alright, game. I need you to do me a favor and not cheese me right now. Alright, there you go. Not a repeat of hole 8 on the first round where they just completely screwed me out of a bogey and gave me a double bogey instead because of... I'm still not even really sure how it happened. I moved the stick exactly the same as I have every time. And it's just, for some reason this time it was like, you know what, I don't feel like that right now, man. Let me get back to you later. Now we got a par 3. 12 mile an hour. Whoa! That's 12 mile an hour wind, and it was downhill, and it did absolutely nothing. That's what irritates me most about this game. It's just the wind is so inconsistent, and we almost hold out. Holy cow, we almost hold out for a birdie from there. Why am I even complaining? I mean, I will take that like every time. Don't listen to me. I mean, just put the putt in for crying out loud. There you go, that's another par. And we got a little bit of the momentum. Okay, not really. We got one birdie and then 3 straight pars, but we're still in the tie for 10th, so I'm not going to complain. Simpson and Watson are both 1 under on their rounds. They're both 3 under for the tournament. And I realized looking at the leaderboard after the episode, after the round 1, so the last episode, this course is actually a par 71. Like, usually you think of par, and for 18 holes it's 72 on a lot of them. But there are a couple of courses I know of that they've got a par 71 or a par 70, and this is one of them. So, alright, that tee shot wasn't too terrible. We'll see if we can try and get this onto the green. The wind's in our face, but we moved up a couple of clubs, and that'll pay off a little bit. Leave us with 12 feet for a birdie. One thing that's happening this round that did not happen in the first round is I'm giving myself a lot of birdie putts. I do not have many birdie putts in round 1. What? Come on, man, really? Alright. I feel like that one should have gone in. The game apparently disagreed with me. But since it was only for a birdie and not completely infeasible, like, it could have been maybe I had just a fraction of a nanometer too much break played, and that's why I didn't go in. I think it still should have gone in, but you know, I can understand where they might be like, you didn't quite do it right. It's not 100%, the game's just out to get me. Oh yeah, I was worried for a second. I thought that thing wasn't going to end up on the fairway. And it still just barely did. Like, come on. Just be consistent with what you're going to have each type of wind distance do. Please, that's all I'm asking for. We're way uphill. Actually, that would about cancel it out, I think. Let's pull up our 5 hybrid. I have a feeling if I went with the 3 hybrid, it would be too much. And the 5 hybrid is too little. We are in the bunker. Oh no. So what are we going to do now? We're aiming way down because we got to get it over this lip. And that's a pretty nice little chip from there. Leave us 9 feet, sorry, for a par. This is a big putt. I don't want to miss it. And it does fall, so we birdied our first hole and then we've parred 5 in a row. And Ricky bogeyed hole 1. Wow. So now there's a 4-way tie for first. Simpson, Watson, Fowler, and Kevin Na, who still hasn't teed off yet. They're all 3 under. We are in a tie for 11th at even. Still clinging to the 1 birdie, and then the 5 pars on our round. I'm going to aim in the bunker, I think, and hope the wind will do enough to take it out. Except I yanked it, but you know what, it's still going to work out okay for me. I mean, that is not a bad tee shot. It leaves us 15 feet for a birdie. I mean, it's a tough putt, but it could be worse, that's all I'm saying. Alright, we're going to try this much break. That's probably too much. Yeah. That's right, so this should easily be 6 straight pars after our 1 birdie. And it indeed is, so. We're in a tie for 10th at even par, 3 behind the 4 people tied for first. We're 1 under on our round. Yeah, so one thing I can say is the good news is that I'm not the only one struggling, because normally the entire leaderboard's 11 under. Well, no, they'll finish anywhere from I think 11 to 16 under. And right now after today we'll be halfway through, but the leaders are 3 under. Usually they shoot anywhere from 3 to 6 under per. Or actually, I think it's 4 under to 6 under per round. No, 4 to 7 under par per round normally. And Fowler shot 4 under in the first round, but he's 1 over already on his round. So I mean, they're all struggling. It's not just me, and that's the redeeming factor right now. We're still in it just because this course is playing really tough this year, I guess. And we are going to attempt to putt from here. This may or may not be a really stupid choice, but I'm going to try it. Need a little bit more and maybe it would have even gone in. Ooh, this is a tough putt though. We're going to try this. This might be our first bogey of the round, fellas. I should have left it the way it was. Unbelievable. I should have left it the way it was, and hole 8 comes back to bite me again. So, we are 3 over on hole 8 this week. We are 3 over on hole 8 alone. We're 2 under on all of the other 17 holes combined. Okay, not really, but because we're also on our second round. So, but hole 18 is just killing me this week. Like, I don't know, man. It's tough. We're just going to leave it at that. This is a tough course. This is a tough... Like, it wouldn't be nearly as hard, but I think because it's so open and there aren't a lot of, like, heavily treed areas, that's why there's a ton of wind. And that's why this is such a tough course. Because it's open and so you're really affected by the wind. And there is a lot of the wind. Get onto the green, come on. Alright, we are just barely onto the green. Got 24 feet for a birdie. We're going to try this. It would be nice to make a birdie, and there we go. A 24-footer for a birdie. Horn will drain the long putt. And so after bogeying hole 9 in the first round, he birdies it this round. Webb Simpson's 4 under. When did that happen? Fowler's 2 over through 4. Ooh. That's tough. But Horn's in a tie for 10th, 4 behind Webb Simpson right now. I mean, we're playing a lot better this round. We really are. And I'm going to attempt to cut off a ton of hole right here. Come on, clear the... Oh yeah, alright, there we go. There we go. We just pushed way over and hoped to clear a ton of it. And we just took off, like, probably an extra 100 yards. Be proud. And all of that, and we still aren't going to be on the green for 2 because I didn't push it up enough. We're going to putt from here, I think. We are going to attempt to putt this thing in from here. And man, we were close. 3 feet for a par. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. I will take a par every time. So, the decision to try and putt it pays off. It would have been cool to have actually putted, like, made the birdie, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, we're playing with Steve Stricker. See, we're both through 10. He's 2 under on the tournament, so he's 2 shots ahead of me. My goal is to be ahead of Steve Stricker by the end of the round. Let's go. Get it done. Should be safely in the middle of the fairway right there. And we are. It leaves 84, I think. I think that's 184 yards to the flag pin. We're going to play it a little bit safe and aim for the very front of the green. That way the wind can take it a little bit, but we'll still be on the green. Oh, what a shot. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to keep rolling for a second. But then I thought I was going to roll like all the way to like a couple feet from the hole. Because we were dead on line. So we got a little bit of a tough putt here. See if we can't drain it. Just a little bit too much break. We've been so close to so many birdies today. But it's alright, we remain 1 under through 11, I think. Yeah, we're 1 under through 11 holes. Simpson's 5 under. Here he goes. He's starting to heat up now. Look out, we're in trouble. Bubba's 4 under through 9. Here we go. Time to make a move here through our final, like 7 holes, I think. Come on, Win. Push it over more. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a good birdie putt. No. 60 feet for a birdie. Oh, my God. We're going to try this. And my goal is just get it close for a par. And I believe we did just that. Leave 7 feet for a par. I will take that. That scared me for a second. I thought it was going to be like 2 inches short. Like stop like literally an inch away from the hole. That would have made me really upset actually. And now we're in a tie for 9th. We're not really doing a ton. But actually the final 4 holes on the final 4 holes on the course were where we kind of made a comeback yesterday. Maybe if we can play those well again, who knows? Who knows? This is a par 5, I think. Oh yeah, we're still 300 yards out, and it's gotta be a par 5, right? Yeah, it's a par 5. Definitely a par 5. Alright, and now we are going to try to push this onto the green in 2. Let's see what happens. If it wasn't so rainy, I would say it might have had a chance to roll. But you know what? Could be worse. Ooh. That was a nice shot. Leave us 9 feet for a birdie. That was a nice chip right there. Now we just need to capitalize. There we go. There's the putt by Horn. It's his 3rd birdie of the day. Gets him to 2 under on the round, 1 under for the tournament. Bubba and Webb Simpson are both 5 under. Fowler birdied 8. He's 3 under. Tiger's 2 under through 14. He's tied for 5th. We're tied for 8 at 1 under. Let's go. I mean, I can feel a little bit of momentum starting to come our way. I'm starting to feel a little bit better about our chances because the strong finish 10 the first round, and we got 3 bogeys to only 1 bogey here on our second round card so far. I'm feeling good right now. I mean, I guess we could always collapse, but right now I'm liking our chances a little bit. Whoa. What an approach shot. 3 feet from the pin. Horn's got a great chance to make it back-to-back birdies. And it is back-to-back birdies. He is 3 under on his round, 2 under for the tournament. He got 4 birdies on the card today. Simpson bogeys 13. Hey, we birdied 13. And Tiger birdies 15. He's 3 under. We're in a tie for 6 at 2 under through 14. And we got the final 4 holes, which is where we played the final 4 holes like 2 under yesterday, I think. We went birdie, par, birdie, par. And if we can do the same thing here, that would be really nice. But this wind might make it a little bit tough. I don't think you can risk that. So we're just going to try and lay up a little bit, get it onto the fairway and chip on and hopefully get a birdie. Because I think this is a par. Yeah, this is a par 5. And I was confused because I thought on the first round I thought it was a par 4. But it's a par 5, so we've got a chance. And we're on the green. Thankfully, it's on the front of the green. That only leaves us 18 feet for a birdie. Now it's just a matter of being able to read the uphill right. Oh, what? What? Oh man, I thought I was going in. We hit it just barely too hard. And so it caught the edge and did not drop. And that's extremely disappointing. I wanted the birdie. I wanted the birdie right there. I really did. Kevin Na still hasn't teed off for his second round yet. We'll have to see where he finishes by the time we're done. And here's another look at their signature hole. We parred it last time. Let's see if we can birdie it this time.